My name is Dh100. I'm born and brought up in UAE. I used to work as a restaurant manager in one of the restaurants in Dubai. I still remember that fateful day 4 years back in March 2015 when I came here in this mosque to pray the Zuhr prayer. And after the Zuhr prayer, when I was going back, my car there's a lot of mess in my car. I wanted to clean my car because the garbage bin was next to my car. And I've been busy at work. I don't get time to clean my car regularly. So since I saw the opportunity, since the garbage bin is next to my car, I thought let me clear the car and then I'll go to do the rest, to carry on with the rest of the day. When I started clearing the car, after clearing the car, I went to Dubai Mall. I was going to the bank to do a cash deposit of the restaurants. And upon reaching Dubai Mall, I realized the cash was not there in the car. And accidentally, while clearing the car, I didn't realize that the cash bag also came in my hand and I threw it away in the garbage. I came back to Sharjah, to the same place, to look for it, but unfortunately I couldn't find anything. And the next thing I did immediately is call my general manager and I informed them about this incident of what happened. They advised me to go to the police station and file a case. When I went to the police station, they told me this section, the lost and found section, is operating only in the morning hours, so I have to come back the following day. When I went there the following day to file this case, the police officer asked me, for who is this money which you have lost it? And I told them it belongs to the company. And the police officer told me that the PRO has to be there with me if it is a company money. And I informed the company the same thing, but at that time the company refused to send the PRO to file a case. The reason what they gave me is the cash has been insured for stolen cash, not for lost. So if I would tell them it's a stolen, then they would send a PRO to file a case. But in the other case, they will not send the PRO. And I refuse to make up a story because I don't want during any investigation it finds out that it was nowhere stolen and it was my mistake and I will get into a bigger trap. I stick to my words that yes, I lost the money, it is my mistake, I'm a human being, and I was ready to pay the amount, and I told them I'm willing to pay, just help me to file a case. At that time my passport also was with me. I could have easily run away if I wanted to, but that's not me. I went to the company, I informed them about this, they didn't know about this, I was the one who informed them. So a few days later on, they told me about my passport, they asked me about my passport. They said one of the company's trade license is expired and they are not able to renew the trade license because my visa is expired. I told them my visa is not expired, it was valid. But they told me no, it's one of the government offices showing my visa is expired, so they have to correct that update. And I knew they were making up stories just to take the passport from me. And again, my intention was never to run away or to harm anyone. So I surrendered the passport as what they demanded. So after a few days passed, they called me again, the HR department, and they asked me that, they told me that the account department has been pressurizing them so much and they need a security check from me of 105,000 dirham amount without any date. It's just for a security purpose. I told them fine, I gave them the security check. Again, a few days passed, they gave me a call again and they told me that they have spoke to the insurance company and the insurance company has agreed to pay the amount. They only need a statement letter of an incident report signed by myself. And when I asked them that how come the insurance company is willing to pay the amount and when there is no police report, no insurance company is going to pay the money without the police report. Then they told me, no, we are trying to help you. We have settled it down with the insurance company under the table and etc. etc. So I gave them the statement letter as well, the incident report, and signed it. And once they got that from me, they fired me from the job. And they told me to get the cash. I told them, how do I get the cash? I mean, you are asking me 100,000 dirhams, not 1,000 dirhams. No, and you have taken, I have given you the passport, I have given you a security check, I have given you the incident report, and now you are firing me from a job. And how do you expect me to pay this 100,000 dirhams? We don't know, it's your problem. Sell your car, I don't have anything. Well, I stayed on this stage for approximately a year, trying to convince them, calling them, and trying to find a solution for this, to come up on some agreement. But every time I tried my best, they always refused. And in 2016, Ramadan, when I called them again, I told them I don't have anything to eat now. I came up on the road. I was literally, because I had 2-bedroom apartment, I could not pay the rent. They filed the case. They kicked me out from the flat. I had a loan, I had a credit card, I had a rent-a-car. Everyone filed a case against me. I was literally staying in the car for 3 months or more than 3 months. I was just surviving on Indomie noodles, getting a hot water from a restaurant and buying a packet of Indomie from buying an Indomie packet from a grocery, and I was surviving on that. And I was coming back to the same mosque where I was using the toilet. In the Fajr time, I used to come take a shower, wash my clothes with the plain water, and you keep them in the car to dry up. And I survived for 3 months like this.
And whose car was this?
It was my friend's car who went out for a long vacation. So when the company told me that there is no way out, they cannot do anything, then when they told me that you have to find a way out, when I told them the only way I can see out from this is committing suicide. I don't see any other way out. And then they told me, go kill yourself, we don't care, we need the money. That was the time when I realized it's not going to work out by this way. So in Ramadan, when I went to labor office to file a case about this issue, unfortunately I was not aware about this law, which says any incident with your company employer, within 1 year you have to file a case. If you don't file a case within 1 year, you lose your rights. I was not aware about this law. Unfortunately, I lost the case as well. Now the security check which the company have taken from me, they filed a case against that as well. And I got a punishment in that judgment was to pay 5,000 dirham fine, which I spent a month in the jail, and the other 2,000 I paid them by cash. Even the other cases which I got about the loan, credit card, rent-a-car, flat, I spent it in total around 7 months in jail. 2017 Ramadan, I spent it in jail. Then I came out. 2018 Ramadan, again I spent it in jail. And then I finished the rest of the judgment, whatever was punishment. I faced them all and I came out. 2019 Ramadan, every single day of Ramadan I was spent it with the fear. Everywhere I see a police car, I see a local guy, I feel like he's a CID coming to catch me. Last 4 years of my life been living in fear. I haven't seen my parents for the last 7 years. My parents are getting older. My mom got a car accident, I couldn't go and see her. My father, last April, my father first got a heart attack. I couldn't go and see him. I can't forget, my father used to tell me he always wished to have 4 sons. The reason my father wanted to have 4 sons is that if something happened to him, he want only his sons to take him to his grave. He doesn't want anyone to take him. And I am stuck in this situation. What happens if something happened to him? Who gives me my father back? Who brings me back these moments? Every time I pray to God, never test me this, never pass me through this test. I haven't seen them for a long time now. I want to go back home. My parents are struggling. This was not a mistake that you ruin someone's life. Every person, every now and then somebody loses something in life. It was my unfortunate day that I lost a cash, but I was honest enough to admit it. And I was willing to face the consequences, willing to pay. And this is what I get back. After living all my life born here, I spent the days in the streets here now. भैया की मैंने कुछ नहीं किया यार, इतनी गलती नहीं थी यार, इतनी गलती नहीं थी यार जो मेरे गुजरा हो यार। लोग करोड़ों रुपए लूट के भाग जाते हैं यार, एक मामूली गलती हुई थी यार।
कसम से मुझे परवाह नहीं यार, बस मुझे मेरे माँ बाप की टेंशन है यार। मैं कहाँ से लाऊंगा मेरे बाप को यार, कहाँ से मेरे बाप की वो बात पूरी करूंगा मैं यार।
As the saying goes, a moment of neglect is a lifetime of regret. And who would know this better than Abdul Wahab, who has lost 4 precious years of his life. I urge people watching this video to come forward and help this man put his life back on track. Mazhar Farooqi and Ahmad Ramzan for Gulf News.